back from our trip to Osaka, Japan, and I just wanted to do a quick, hopefully quick recap of our trip and what I bought and what worked, what didn't. So I think I'll start with the packing stuff and then get into the things that we bought. Hopefully it's not a long video, but I did choose the beige bag from my last video where I was talking about which one I was going to choose. So I did return the black one, and I'm really glad that I went with this one. And thank you for the people who did write in and like give me their opinions. So I really appreciated that the bag was super light because I really packed it to the brim and it was really heavy with the stuff inside. And I did really appreciate these pockets on the side. And that they were cinchable. So like I would have my hand sanitizer here and sometimes my phone, and also like, you know, drinks that you buy from the vending machine plus my kids' drinks. So it was really great to have these pockets on the side. And on rides, when I would have my phone, I would just stick it in here and cinch it up as tight as I could. And then you know how you have to put your bag by your feet on like most rides. So it was really good. I felt it was secure enough that it wouldn't fall out. And it actually held up pretty well, like dirtiness wise, I guess. Like I do see some like little like scuff marks and little discoloration here. But overall, I mean, it looks decent. And that's pretty good for being this color. What else? It was really great to have this trolley pocket in the back. I did use it for over my suitcase, and so awesome that you can choose to zip it up. And I did put this bag in here a lot of the time. Well, not a lot of time, but when I didn't need to like go to the train, and you know, it was nice to have a little pocket back here that was easy access. The things I didn't like are mostly the straps. I mean, they were very comfortable and they're still comfortable on, but I feel like they look very worn. And I did wear it for a week straight. I did carry a bunch of stuff. I mean, we walked so much, and you know, I did have my puffy jacket on, a sweater. So I don't know. It looks okay. Like there's a memory foam in here, I feel like, and it didn't puff back out. Like we came back maybe 4 days ago, so if it was gonna puff back out, it would have already. So I do think like these shouldn't look as worn as they do. Like when I used that jujube bag on a trip, the pads on that shoulder strap look fine, even though it's the same type of trip, same kind of jackets, you know, that you're wearing. So quality wise, I'd say the straps are not like super great. It's just okay. Everything else worked really great. I did not mind that it was a 2-step opening, and it was nice that it was light on the inside. Like I really don't like the dark interior kind of bags. Yeah, I mean, it held up so much. Like I had all my masks and things in here, and I had like my band-aids in one, my charger. So this charger was awesome. I bought this from Costco. They do sell it at Best Buy and Amazon, and it's just the My Charge. I want to say, I don't remember how much the capacity is, but it worked really well. So going there, my kids like to play on their iPad, and the USB lightning cord, we had one, and we tried to charge the iPads and it didn't work. It was just not enough power coming from the seat outlet, but they could charge it with this. So that was good. The bad thing was we only had 2, so they pretty much used the whole thing. Like going there, it was 10 hours. So, and they were up the whole time. So they pretty much used the whole thing. When I was playing on their Switch and that ran out of battery, this would charge it, the USB-C, but it had to be off when charging, I want to say. I didn't really get to try it too much because my kids used the whole thing. So this was good. And I had that in here all the time because you never know. You need your phone so much in Japan. Like when you go, like if you're navigating on Google Maps, you have it out. You keep checking. Well, we keep checking to make sure we're on the right train. So that's essential. Anyways, back to the bags. I really like this, and yeah, I would totally bring this again. So I always have this one on my back, and I will always have this one like in the front, because when you go in and out of the trains, you need the cards, and I had my kids' cards with me, you know, 'cause I didn't want them to lose it. So this was really good. I had my yen here, my coins in this one, although it is hard to get the coins out because it's so skinny. And yeah, I'll talk about that after. And it was nice to have my cards here, and I could also fit my passports. So I would have my passport, my whole family's passports in here. And it was really handy for shopping when you want to do the tax-free, and also going in and out of customs and immigration. So, and I also had the ICOCA cards, like the refillable transportation cards. So yeah, I totally recommend having a bag that you can carry easy access in the front, and then having a backpack. It's just easier for me. You also might want a coin purse. This is my mom's, but it's like a wide open one where you can see all the change. I actually had like, I won one of these little coin purses from, oh, I don't have it in here. Well, I had another little bunny coin purse that I won from one of the claw games there. There's so many. And I did use like on the plane I had like a bag, and it had like tissues, wire and headphones. I had all my wires. And another thing that was awesome was this air fly. So I was watching a bunch of like essentials to bring on the airplane kind of videos, and everyone talked about this, how good this was. And this is really good, especially if you use AirPods. I mean, you can't really compare the cheap wired earphones to like the quality of the AirPods. Like one, they're like noise canceling, and two, you're not like tangled up in all the wires when you have to get in and out of the seat, or you know, when it's time to eat, you have to bring the tray down. It's just nice to be like wireless. So what this is you just plug this in, and it creates like a Bluetooth connection to your AirPods. And it worked really well. It does last, I want to say like 3 hours maybe. Something would quit. Either I would have to charge this or this. I think it might have been more my AirPods. I had to put them back in the case and charge them, and then I could use it again. Anyways, it may not last your whole flight if your flight is 10 hours, but when you are watching a movie or something, it's really nice. And I think I bought this on Amazon for like $30, around there. So yeah, that was really good. I had another pack, a little like fanny pack, because you know, all these people recommend having like a comfort pouch, and it's usually just a fanny pack filled with like essential things, so you don't have to keep going to your bag underneath the seat or above you. And what I had in there, I already put the stuff away, but I had Clorox wipes. So I wiped down all the seats, the screen, the handrests or the armrests, and the trays for all of our seats, just to, you know, not get sick on a trip. So I had that, and regular hand wipes, you know, for the kids and everything. Tissues. I had like lip gloss. I had eye drops and all these other things, but I didn't really need that. Mostly it was just these and the lip gloss, and there's something else. Oh, and a pen. But actually we didn't need a pen until later on in immigration. So yeah. Okay, and the next thing I want to talk about is the Hulken bag. So this was amazing. Like, even though it's 2 inches wider than the carry-on, you know, dimensions for Hawaiian Airlines, I was still able to bring this on, fold it up. No one tried to measure it or anything. You know, it looks compact enough where it would fit underneath the seat. So when we got to the airport, I opened this up and I'll open it up just in case you didn't see the other video. So this is a medium size bag. There's a small and a large also on the website, and there's also cute colors. There's silver and a rose gold. So it looks like this. It's just a really big stable bag, and the best thing was we put all our backpacks in here, so it could fit like 3 backpacks easily, plus, you know, our water bottles and everything. And the wheels are so smooth. Like sometimes I'm walking and the bag is like going in front of me because it's just that smooth. It's like zero gravity, like just floating on its own. But you know, when your stuff is super heavy, it was so nice, especially for the kids. So like we had to walk obviously really far in the airport. Just having all that weight off of you was so good. So we had this from our car to where we checked in, and then I folded it down to go through security just so they wouldn't ask like, what is that? Super fast to close. You can just go like this, fold it in, and then tuck it, and then it's nice. It has a handle. You just wear it with the wheels out, and yeah, it was awesome. Also, when we got off the plane, same thing, put it in there, especially on the train, and we had everything contained. I didn't have to worry so much about the kids' backpacks. It had their iPads and everything in it. So yeah, that was awesome. I wish I used it more during our trip. So the first day we went to VS Park and met up with friends. Then we, you know, did more exploring. We went to Nara and all those places. I should have brought it then, but, well, I did bring it to Nara. I didn't bring it to the day we went to Kyoto, but our backs were killing us. Like the kids didn't even bring their backpacks. So it was just me and my husband, and we had the jackets, we had all this stuff. And like our backs are so sore from walking around everywhere, carrying our backpacks. We should have brought that bag, just thrown it in, because the last day when we planned to go shopping and we went to Nara, we brought that, and it was like amazing. And like just to walk around and, you know, be able to stand up straight and not have that weight. It was so good. You might get like a couple weird, actually no one even looked at us weird, because everywhere on the train in Japan, people have like their carry-on suitcases. Everybody has like some kind of luggage, like backpack or, you know. So yeah, it was totally fine. So totally recommend that, especially if you have kids and you got to carry their stuff too. If you're an adult by yourself, and I would only bring it shopping if you're by yourself. But yeah, if you have to carry other people's things too, that was really awesome. Another thing is, it was pretty cold. It was like warm and cold. So it was rainy some days, cloudy. But most days, like, we wore heat tech. So this is the kids' ones. I don't know if you can see. So every day our kids would wear this, plus like a t-shirt and jeans and their puffy jacket. And I just use like, I just bought them a puffy jacket from Uniqlo. It's like pretty cheap, maybe like $40, and it's really lightweight and you can shove it in your bag when it gets hot. But the kids' heat tech is so good because it's really thin and stretchy and comfortable. So this is my bigger son's, my 10-year-old son's shirt. I could probably wear it, and the leggings. So because it's so thin, it's not uncomfortable when you wear jeans. But that was super helpful. And the kids like to wear this anyways. Oh, and another packing item is, I totally recommend using packing cubes. It really kept everyone organized. So each of us had 2 of these cubes, a big one and a small one. And the big ones are for we went for 6 days, so all of our clothes, and the smaller ones would be for your underwear, socks, and heat tech items. So everyone had 2 sets. These big ones, or this black one, I bought from eBags like a long time ago. So So I have a red one also. And I also have, oh yeah, this is the red one. And I bought this pink one off of Amazon. And it came with a lot of, I don't know, like 7 bags. So my younger son and I had pink. He doesn't care right now. But these are so good. The pink ones especially have these like cinching straps. So you could like buckle this and then really pull it tight. But yeah, I totally recommend packing cubes. And on the way back, I can't say I'm the most organized. I just use like the laundry bags from the hotel and shove all of our dirty clothes in and then throw it in the suitcase and use it as padding for the things that we buy. My husband bought this like Wi-Fi router. I'll link it down below. We actually did not need it, but what it's for is if say your hotel only provides you one link or one Wi-Fi connection and you have to pay extra for the rest, you just get this, plug this into the router, and then you can use multiple devices on one Wi-Fi connection. Hope that makes sense. But yeah, we stayed at the Hilton Osaka and we could all connect easily, and so we didn't really need this, but I know other hotels like you do have to pay individually. And then these are just the bracelets from Super Mario World. We all had to have one. And you actually really do need to buy this, even though it's like $30 or it was like 4,200 yen. It was like, I guess it's the equivalent of about $30, but you do need to have this or buy one to participate in all the activities. And another good thing was tagging our luggage. Luckily, we did not have any issues, but highly recommend tagging your luggage, even your carry-ons if you tend to like misplace them. We also tagged the kids while we were walking around Japan, and that didn't work out as well. When you're like, so one time my son kind of ran off in Daiso in like a shopping area that's really crowded, and I kind of panicked. I was like, oh my gosh, where did he go? But he followed his dad to the bathroom. Anyways, I was trying to use the Find My app on my phone and I couldn't connect to it because it was in like one of those tall buildings with multiple floors. And that's how it is in the train too. So all the shopping malls, all the train stations are multiple floors, sometimes underground. So it's not going to work in there. It only works if you're outdoors somewhere. So not super helpful, but I mean, for a little bit of peace of mind, I guess. For your luggage though, this would work perfect. Oh, also the little bottles, the airless bottles worked out great, and I can even see using it not traveling. So for my foundation, I usually mix these two, 3N and 2N, and every day I was like getting both of these out, uncapping it, squirting like one pump on my hand and another one, then mixing it every morning. And it's just so nice to have like your custom mix like in one bottle. So I think I'm just gonna once I use it up, I'll just push the thing back down. You just get like a skewer or something like that you can push down and fill it up again. It was really good. It would also work great for like when you have just a little bit left. So this is my eye cream and I put most of it in here. I tried to fill it up all the way, but there's still a little bit left. But when you have just so little bit of a product and then it's like so annoying to like get out, you know, you have to like squeeze it out. It's kind of just actually easier to put it in one of these bottles and then throw this away. Okay, so the next item are the shirts. So I just washed and dried these. I didn't iron it or anything, so it's so wrinkled. But these shirts were so cute. And unfortunately, I didn't take any fun, like family photos because it was raining that day, like pouring. And a lot of the day we had to like use an umbrella or wear this like poncho. It was like raining that hard where the umbrella wasn't cutting it. Like her legs were getting wet, so we had to go ahead and buy these universal, you know, ponchos. So I washed and dried these, and for the most part the vinyl is good. I usually would try to hang it up, like wash and then hang dry. So there are little pieces like the pointy parts that are kind of lifting, and all I will do after this is repress it, like turn it inside out and repress it, and it's good to go. So yeah, these all were nice. I think this video is going to be very long, so I think I'm going to do it in 2 parts. So this is going to be the recap and what I like, packing tips, and the next part will be what I bought, even though it's not much, just so that it's not a super long video. So see you in the next part. So as I was editing my video, I realized I didn't include this. I totally forgot. And this is just a selfie stick tripod, and I've never used a selfie stick before. And I thought, oh, we're gonna be on our own a lot during the trip, and we want to take family videos and like pictures. So I got this off of Amazon. It was like less than $25, and it had really good reviews. And so all you do is, to get the tripod out, is you push this button on the bottom, and it comes out like that, and it's really stable. And this extends like up to 60 inches, but I won't do it all the way right now. You stick your phone in, and I'm able to put my phone case with my phone in here, so that's really handy. Like my other tripod, I have to take it out of the case, and I don't know, I hate that. So you can change it horizontal, vertically, and you can angle it, which was so key, like when you're holding it out or when you're standing it up, to get that really more flattering angle, I guess. Yeah, and then if you don't want to use a tripod, you just close it and then use it as a selfie stick this way. And then this little remote connects to your phone via Bluetooth, so you can have it all the way and then just take your photos with the clicker. So it was super easy, and I really enjoyed it. It was really great, and it was easy to take our family photos. We set it up as a tripod at Osaka Castle, and you know, we had it out and then just took our photos with the clicker. And then at the shrine in Kyoto, I think it's Fushimi Inari, I could be wrong, but it's a really crowded place. It has all the red gates, so it's really hard to get a good photo because it's so busy. And then I was able to also get video of us walking by having it extended out and angled towards us, so we could take a video walking through the gates. If this video is not too long, I will insert a photo or a short clip. But yeah, I think this is really good for travels where you're by yourself, or foreign country where you don't want to let people use your phone, or you don't know how to ask them in their language how to please take a picture of us. So yeah, just wanted to include this. So I'll see you in my next video.